Jazzy Red Talk Show, and I'm your host, Jazzy Red. We've got a radio personality here, and if you've been watching my show, you've seen this young man on my show before, years ago, but he's back, and he want to tell you a little something about his radio station. Give him your name, young man, on you.
All right, my name is FERMAN Jackson. I live here in Mobile, Alabama. I have a radio show called Fight Club Radio. I started back in October of 2010. Fight Club is a radio talk show that's about the gospel, about the kingdom. We bring real life issues, bring answers to the situation that we face. Not so long ago, we did a broadcast on bullying. We had a family here that two young girls was attacked at Murphy High School, and we had them on the show about 2 weeks ago. It was the Agnew family, and my heart went out to the two young girls after they was viciously attacked by other female students. So we had them on the show, and they're bringing awareness to bullying. So they really share how they overcome that obstacle in their life. And the radio broadcast is a wonderful thing. Networking, we have different gospel artists showcase their music on the show as well, and you can catch the radio show at www.fightclubradio.com. You can check out anytime. We got archives from past shows, from life choices to maintaining your integrity. Wonderful topics you can go check out. Also, we have New Music Mondays. That's when artists submit their music, hear their music from different artists from around the world, not just in Mobile, but from Florida, from New York, Los Angeles, from around the world, even Canada. They love bringing the message of the gospel, message of hope. By my trade, I'm a correction officer at the Mobile County Metro Jail. I've been a correction officer going on 4 years. My heart is for the male, the young males. More black males are being incarcerated, ladies and gentlemen. They're facing life in prison. I don't fault them. I fault the society they grew up in. Not having a proper guidance, not having the answers that they need. And we got a lot there going to prison. And what it leaves is leaving the females and the children to fend for themselves. And really encourage the young men when they come out of being incarcerated. Help them change their life. Help them be the leaders that God called them to be, the kings that God created them to be. And just really, the males are being attacked right now spiritually. Lack of identity, more are into fornication, homosexuality. It's really cutting off a generation, and we have to really get our young males back to their proper place. And I believe that in a time like this, with so much going on with transgenders using the bathroom, which to me that's a distraction, it's more important matters at hand than the restroom. But getting back to families, getting back the structure. That's what Fight Club Radio show is all about, bringing answers to the situation, not to condemn with no one, not to put no one down, but it's the situation is what they came into with their experience. But like I said, let's bring back the family, let's bring back a generation, and let's use the gifts that God has given us use to bring forth answers, get people to their proper place, and just really make an impact in our city. And that's what I'm all about.
I wanted to ask you something. I want to get back on that bullying with those little girls. Now, evidently, I got a lot of TV viewers. Evidently, them kids mustn't see where it was on the news and on Facebook and Twitter where this little girl was killed by some girls in a bathroom. They beat her and they bumped her head up against a sink. Now, back in the day when we was in the bathroom, you just wasn't finna double team nobody like that, man. We ain't play that. I'm wondering where that come from. So evidently, people must not be looking at the news. Now, let me tell you about crime, what I know. If you are with someone, and you're a correction officer, you're gonna tell me if I'm right. If you're with someone and they lose their life, you be prosecuted too.
That's correct. In the state of Alabama, it's called guilty by association. The bullying. It's sad, Jazzy, that we can't even send our children to school anymore. School was safety. School was getting you education. That these two young girls, it was on the news. It was on Channel 10 News that these two young ladies were attacked at Murphy High School, and the mother has a suit against the Mobile County public school system for not handling the matter wisely. These two young girls had a lot going for themselves. They got a lot going for themselves. They was into different things in school. They were making good grades, and a lot of it came from jealousy from the other young girls who attacked them. So let's bring back safety. They can't even go to school no more because they're being attacked. Why? Because of jealousy, envy, strife. Bullying being a victim of bullying causes children to commit suicide. Yeah. Because they feel like I can't go nowhere because I'm always being attacked. This is stuff that's going on in our community, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stop turning our eyes to what's going on. Our children are being molested. Yes. There's so much stuff. Young girls are losing their lives to men who don't want anything for life. That's right. To the young girls, don't be in a hurry to be with a man. Let God send you a man.
And Facebook is the worst person to meet somebody.
Exactly. And don't get so caught up in being, okay, I gotta have somebody. We got young girls who are graduating from college, moving on with their lives. They're losing their lives to a man who don't want anything.
Ain't doing what they doing.
And we got people in jail right now. You heard about the one in RV where the man gunned down the girl in RV. She dropped her children off at school and she lost her life. We had one where the girl was pregnant at the same time. The man killed her and the unborn child. Oh, so all this stuff is taking place. We have to be careful. Don't have to be in a hurry to be with someone. I tell it to the men all the time. Before you take on a role of a wife, get yourself together first. Spiritually, mentally, physically. That's right. Know who you are first. Don't think, okay, I need a woman to complete me. No, it's not going to complete you. God is the only one to complete you. And in due time and due season, God will send the right help meet along to help you along. But don't be in a hurry to be with someone. I tell the young people, take your time, get your education, get to know who you are first. That's right. Then in due time, that significant other will come. Don't rush it. You ain't got to look for it. It will come. Just do what God say do, and you'll be okay. You really will be okay. And like I said, we love talking about this stuff on the radio show. We have awesome testimonies. I still stay in contact with people from the radio show. Yes, we have a young lady. She says she goes back and listens to the topics that we discussed, and she learns stuff from. And this is somebody from Baltimore. This is not even from Mobile. This is someone outside Mobile. They can go to www.fightclub.com. www.fightclubradio.com.
What if you got a phone number where they if they want to get on your radio?
You could reach me at area code 251-229-9023. The number again, area code is 251-229-9023. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to be a part of the broadcast, you want to share what's important to you, by all means, I'd love to hear from you, and we could put you on, share what you got going on, and just be an example, be a light. And that's what we all about at Fight Club.
All right. I hope y'all got that. Y'all stop all that fighting, man. It's people being successful. I'm busy. I own 3 businesses, got a book pub, and working the shipyard. I ain't got time for no mess. I don't even be home. I don't have time for that. All right. I want to thank you, young man. This concludes our interview. Thank you very much for coming out. Thank you. Tell them God bless you.
God bless you, and most important, keep God first. Let him lead you and guide you. And like he said in Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things, not some, but all these things will be added unto you.
Jazz Red Talk Show. We got an important dignitary here. We got Miss Paulette Harden here. Y'all know the other week she had a puzzle contest, but she's going to bring you up on another puzzle contest that's coming up for families. Here you go, Paulette.
Thank you very much. I want everyone to take out a paper and pencil. We're having a jigsaw puzzle contest on July the 12th, 2016 at the Tomanville branch of the Mobile Public Library. And what we're looking for is a family who could put together a 300-piece jigsaw puzzle the quickest. And what I want is 3 family members. Now, people might ask, what is a family member? A family member is your mother, father, sister, brothers, uncle, in-laws, cousins, everybody that makes up a family. But one member in your group got to be an adult. So we're looking for 3 family members to participate. And I need you to call me at area code 251-377-5040 to register your family. And it's on July 12th, so you need to call me as soon as possible. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be July 12th at the Mobile Public Library, or you can call the Tomanville branch of the Mobile Public Library to register.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and also, too, another thing that I want to mention to your viewers is the importance of a beneficiary. And many people are not familiar with what a beneficiary is. And I want you to understand that when you first get on a job, they always give you a lot of paperwork to sign. And in this paperwork, they always give you what is called a who will be the beneficiary of your life insurance, or who will be the beneficiary of your pension. And at that time, you will sign that person on the dotted line. And what they do with this paperwork, they will keep it in personnel or take it to wherever your pension records go. Now, in the event of your death, the person you put as your beneficiary will receive your benefits. Now, this is the thing where people fall short. They never go back and update their records, and that is very important, and I'm going to tell you why it's important. It's important because if you put your mother as the beneficiary of your pension, and your mother died, and then you die, then you say, well, who's going to get it? You did not update your plan. So what you need to do, if you're in a situation, if you have a pension or a life insurance policy, you need to go back and look at who you designated as the beneficiary.
Tell them about a divorce.
Okay, in the event, well, let's talk about the a second marriage, for example. Mm-hmm. Say, for example, if you worked for like the post office or something like, or Mobile County Health Department, and you left your wife as your beneficiary, and you were married to her for 20 years. Say, for example, your wife died. So 5 years later, you married another lady. But you did not put this new wife as your beneficiary. So therefore, that new wife will not be able to get your pension unless you go through a legal process because you did not update your paperwork.
Even we've had a situation where this lady was alive. The other wife was alive.
Mm-hmm.
So the other wife, the first wife got the money. The second wife couldn't get it.
Right, because he left her. He did not update his paperwork.
All right.
And then you ask yourself, and we're talking a lot of money. And we're talking just like, for example, if you got a pension, that first wife is going to get that money for the rest of her life, and the new wife will not be able to get it because you did not update your paperwork.
So tell them to update.
Yeah, always update your paperwork, and don't take this lightly. A lot of times people say, oh, personnel going to do it. Personnel is not going to update your stuff. They will ask you to go in and update birth dates, your beneficiary, your life insurance, and all this kind of stuff. So don't take this stuff lightly because this is your livelihood and the livelihood of the people that you leave behind after your death.
Tell them God bless.
God bless you. Have a great day.
I hope that you put that in your pipe and smoke it. Y'all know to write stuff down. Y'all know to have a pencil and pen when Jazzy come on. Thank you, Paulette, for that information. Peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show. This is a book called Dignity Before Dollars. All right? Dignity Before Dollars. I'm going to introduce you to the author. Jazzy Red Talk Show, I want to introduce you to this young man went to school with me at Murphy, but he finished from Davidson. But we're going to let, and y'all know this face now. We're going to let him tell you his name. What's your name, young man?
My name is Arthur L. Mack. I write for several different publications. Some of you may know me from my column in Stepping Out News. I also write for the Call News. I've also done articles for the Press Register, and I still do stuff from time to time for AL.com as a sports correspondent. But I'm here on today's show talking about a novel that I wrote and published entitled Dignity Before Dollars. Now, you ask, why would a guy like me want to write a novel? Well, it's simple. In everyone's life, there's that one moment that inspires you to do something crazy, or in my case, something that's very, very inspiring and something that's important. Dignity Before Dollars is the story of an African-American professional male who goes through a whole lot of hassle. On his way to pick his wife up from work, he's harassed by some racist young guys. And one of the guys that is involved happens to be the son of his boss. Wow. Now, let that sink in for a moment.
Wow.
And to make matters worse, when the police come, our hero, Maurice Edwards, who is the main character of the book, gets brutalized by the cops and gets thrown in jail. One thing leads to another. His boss finds out about it. He's suspended from work for 3 weeks without pay. And before you know it, the young man who he had an encounter with that caused all of this, the young man decides to harass our hero. It goes on and on and on and on.
They need to buy it.
Yes, you need to buy the book because I don't want to give the ending away. But what caused me to get involved in writing a novel was an incident that happened to me back in 1982 when I was working for Montgomery Wards. I had a run-in with the security manager. It was not very pleasant. I wound up being suspended for work for 3 days without pay.
Wow.
And I was so angry about it that I said, you know what? I don't want to get thrown in jail for killing anybody, so I'm going to put my thoughts on paper.
Right.
And so I did. Not long after the suspension, I sat down one night and started writing.
Wow.
I wrote and I wrote and I wrote. Longhand, mind you. Pencil and paper, night after night, for God knows how many months. Before I knew it, I had a 600-page handwritten manuscript. And then I started to type it.
And put it together.
This kept on for another few months. Kept my wife up for many a night, typing on an electric typewriter, making all sorts of racket, but hey, I was on a mission.
Yes.
So...
Okay, now they need to know how to get that book.
Okay, there are a couple of ways to get the book. You can contact me if you have pencil and paper. Please write this number down. Area code 251-454-9618. That's area code 251-454-9618. I also have an email address where you can reach me. It's capital ALOUISMACK@AOL.com. ALewisMack@AOL.com. I encourage you to buy the book because it's really something that is amazing. It deals with a whole lot of relevant topics of the day. It deals with love. It deals with office politics. It deals with police brutality, the whole 9 yards. It will really blow your mind.
Okay, I want to tell them something I like about it. I'm going to tell you something I like about his book. Romans 10:14, he got big print. the big print. You don't have to put on these little reading gadgets to try to force yourself to read that book. Give him that phone number out again, Arthur Mack, and I'm going to tell you congratulations. Give him the phone number out again.
Okay, that's area code 251-454-9618.
All right, everybody, y'all know Arthur Mack. Y'all see him around. He was at Booker T. Washington book signing. Jazzy Red, we love you. I'm going to let him tell you, God bless you. I'm going to say peace out.
Okay, God bless you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And as Jazzy Red would say,
peace out. All right. Jazzy has set her mic down. Look here, let me tell you. Charles Dion Yates. This young man is a graduate from Alabama A&M. Did I say it right? Alabama A&M. This young man finished criminal justice. He graduated with criminal justice. Isn't that something? Wow. If you went to Murphy High School and y'all knew Fannie Jackson, y'all know everybody know Fannie Jackson. Well, this is her grandson. And look at that young man. Now, Jazz going to have to turn it over and show y'all the back of his face. Jazz always give a little prop to the graduates because I'm glad that they went to college and criminal justice. Wow. I'm going to show you his face on the back. There's a picture of profile Charles Dion Yates. Fannie, we went to school together. We went to Disney World together. I am so proud of your grandbaby. I know you're proud of mother. I didn't know your name, okay? And Jazzy's phone locked up where I can't get in it till tomorrow. But I just wanted to say congratulations, Mr. Yates. You got your whole life ahead of you, young man. And Jazzy just wants you to be successful. You know, the world is yours now. You're gonna, oh man, wow. I'm so proud of you. Wow. Amen. Jazzy Red Talk Show. And here's another book. You seen him the other week. He had his book signing, and he said his uncle's speech. This is Booker T. Washington's this picture is Booker T. Washington now, but he wrote this book called Booker T. Washington and the Black Revolution. Revolution, right? Revolution. All right, Jazz a little tired. His name is Marshell Washington. A-B-U-W. Marshell Washington. He's the great-grandson of Booker T. Washington. We're going to want you to get that book. His number is on the screen. It is 706-399-5006. Y'all know to have a pen and a pencil. This is a great book. You're going to learn a lot about this man and about what blacks felt, about what he felt. The number again is 706-399-5006. Marshell Washington. Now you got his personal phone number. Y'all know Jazzy don't hold any information back. Anybody I meet, I want you all to meet. Call him and get that book. Tell him you seen him on Jazzy Red Talk Show. Jazzy Red, we love you. Peace. Jazzy Red Talk Show, and I'm out here at Touch Wireless. The other night, my phone fell maybe 20 feet straight down. Smashed screen. Couldn't do nothing with it. I come to Touch Wireless. Touch Wireless repaired my phone. They repaired my phone, and buddy, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to throw it out there. It was $60. $60, they put all my information and everything was in there, and it looked like a new phone. Touch Wireless, let me tell you where they located, because a lot of time you're comfortable with the phone you got. Let me tell you where they located. They're at Airport 7210. 7210 Airport Boulevard, Suite B, Mobile, Alabama, 36608. But let me give you the phone number. Y'all know I'm out with that phone number. We got to have that. All right, here's the phone number. 251-304-3292. Touch Wireless. They'll repair your phone. Come out. Give them a call. Tell them Jazzy Red told you about them. We love you. Peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show, we're up here at Champion Automotive, and y'all know this young man here, little celebrity in Mobile here, light skinned Ken. He gonna tell you what he do and why he do it, and give your phone number.
Mobile, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy light skinned Ken checking in one time for Champion Automotive, 7220 Airport Boulevard, home of the used car leader. Y'all know how we do. We got the best deals on wheels and mobile, point blank, period. Listen, we got everything from A to Z. The only thing we're missing is you. If you got 6 months job time, at least $1,800 a month, no more than 2 repos, come see me. I'm handling it. Repos, bankruptcies, nothing. I gets it done. Check this out. I also got something else cooking. I got an exclusive clothing line I've been working on for the last couple months. It's called By Viso. If you've seen the melanin tees or the BBW tees, that's me. So y'all check me out, man. That's something I'm working on myself outside of, this right here.
You gotta do everything.
This me.
Do it all. I do it all. So give them a phone number where they can catch with all of it.
Check me out, though, my personal cell at 251-656-0659. That number again is 251-656-0659. Listen, if you need screen print, if you need embroidery, if you need a new or a used car, if you need marketing and advertisement, you need to call me. I'm the best thing smoking and the hottest thing going. You hear me? Out.
Jazzy Red Talk Show, and I'm here at Premier Connection out on Marshell Road. Let me tell you, I wouldn't tell you, I don't put nobody on my show that I don't like and trust. Y'all know that. These people I'm putting on are honest people, and he's just a good person, man. You be with him a while, he don't just cut you off like that. You understand? He has looked out for Jazz. I got my business phone with him, and I've been with him for, I know, like 7 or 8 years. Now, I want you to give him a call. He's on Marshell Road. It's Premier Connection. It's 473-8828. And you'll know what the building, I want you to know what the building look like. Now, I'm going to want y'all to come to Premier Phone. He also do government phones. He had pagers. Jazz need a pager, baby, because I be rolling. And we got a customer we're going to talk with. Jazzy Red, peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show, we got an important dignitary here. She's a customer of Premier Connection. Do you like Premier Connection?
I love it.
How long you been with him?
2 years now.
2 years. And you like the service?
Yes, I do.
He's a nice person.
He are.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell him to come on out.
Come on out to Premier Connection.
Jazzy Red, peace out.
Jazzy
Talk Show, we are here at his, now they're through with the conference, and we are doing a book signing. So he's doing the autograph. The wife was making sure that she sell the books on one side and everybody's on one accord. He is signing, taking pictures. Everybody's in line. Let's see if we can swing over and see everybody in line. Everybody's in line to get their book signed. They are buying books. Jazz got to have a book because I'm going to read. I will read and finish. I will make sure I get finished. We got to show Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis come and help me out. He brought his camera because I was running out of little tape. And he come on to help. That's what it's about. Everybody out to help Jazz. And I appreciate everybody. But, baby, they are here. And they are lined up. Young, old, white, black. They are coming to get this book. You have got to get this book. Now, I'm going to have an interview with him. And that way we'll find out how you at home that wasn't able to come today, you can get a book. You can purchase a book. We're going to let you know how you're able to purchase one. Jazzy Red, we love you. Peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show. Here's the book, Booker T. Washington and the Black Revelation. And we're going to thank this man for holding that book. But we're going to ask him, Mr. Lewis, how did he enjoy this? Just stay there, Mr. Lewis. We want to know, did you enjoy this today?
I really enjoyed this today. This is Black History Week, and I learned some history that I didn't know before. And this is probably my second time here in Burn Hall Theater. And my daughter, she came here and did recitals during the early years. But I enjoyed this, and I'd like to explore more of this.
Oh yeah, it is deep. It's deep. I'm glad you liked it, Mr. Lewis. Jazzy Red, we love you. We're going to talk with someone else. Peace. All right, they're signing, and I just wanted to bring you up. We're going to get an interview with him. We're going to have an interview. Everybody is just excited and in line, and wow. They had some great questions. It was just something that Jazzy can always take you. That's why I try to get up and go. And lady there had some great questions. We're going to interview her, too. She went to Tuskegee. Jazzy Red Talk Show, we've got a Tuskegean here, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself. And what's your name?
I'm Marilyn Sims D.
And you
Class
speak
of 1967 from Tuskegee.
And you speak
Institute.
She speaks so professional. I had to throw that in. I want to tell you speak great English. I don't speak as clear as that. I just try to get it across.
But you can thank Edelyn Nagus and Sally P. Harris, who was my teacher in Tuskegee High School.
Okay, you were saying that y'all had you've got an event coming up at your church.
Event coming up is at Big Zion AME Zion Church, March the 12th at 4 o'clock. The Tuskegee Golden Voices will be performing there. We're asking you to come out and enjoy some good music. The cost is $10. Very little to hear something very big.
That's right, to get something big. Y'all going to come out to Big Zion and see them sing. You're going to see the Tuskegee. Who are they?
There's Tuskegee Golden Voices.
All right, y'all got to come out and see the Tuskegee Golden Voices. Tell them again the date.
It's March the 12th at 4 o'clock p.m.
All right. If you don't be there, we going to see you there because I'm coming. All right, Jazzy Red, we love you. Peace out. You see you moved it? Is it all right, though? Because you moved it just a tad. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Bonnie Dunning.
Okay. How did you like the speech from his great-great-great-grandson, Booker T. Washington's great-great-grandson?
I enjoyed everything in the program. It was a lot of history, and that, like the people said who was there, it was a lot of memories. And I even saw some people wiping away tears.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, and I really would like to encourage all of the students to, participate in reading more and learn about your heritage.
That's right. Y'all definitely need to get Up From Slavery by Booker T. Washington. All right, Mr. Lewis, on you. Punch that button for me. Punch the button, Mr. Lewis. All right. He ain't gonna do it for me. Here you go, Mr. Lewis. Yeah, they're coming in and they are getting the book and getting it signed. That is great. We love it. I mean, I enjoy this. This is so great. Jazzy Red Talk Show. We got an important dignitary here. What's your name, ma'am?
Nancy McCall.
All right. You speak. Have you been a school teacher? You speak so professional.
No, I'm not.
Well, you sure speak professional.
I'm just a concerned citizen.
Yeah.
And I do community work.
Oh.
I am a community advocate.
Oh, really? What part of town?
I live in the South Mobile County.
Okay, South Mobile County. And what is that? Is that Maysville? Is that down
South Mobile County is on the border.
On the border.
On the water.
Oh, on the water.
I live 9 miles outside of Dolphin Island.
Oh, no,
I live
you
in
don't.
the bayou.
You down in the by Codeine over there. They kind of
in Codeine.
You live in Codeine.
Yes.
That's where Booker T. Washington had visited
And I'm
before
here
he
because
died.
Booker T. Washington visited and stayed and wrote his books less than a mile from my house.
Sure did.
Yes.
He sure did. We went down there.
Right.
Oh, wow. That is so nice.
That is why I'm here.
I'm just so glad you came out.
Yes.
What church you go to?
I go to Nazarene Full Gospel.
Okay, Nazarene Full Gospel. We giving a shout out. All right, and give your name again.
Nancy McCall.
All right, thank you for helping in the community.
All right.
Jazzy Red Talk Show, and I'm your host, Jazzy Red. I'm going to get you next. I know this is my buddy. He's over here talking. I want to tell you, what's your name?
Okay, my name is Arthur L. Mack.
Did y'all know, Arthur, did you go to the Olympics? Because you were in track. I said, wow.
I was in track. I didn't get a chance to qualify for the Olympic trials, but hey, I still ran for a long time.
Ran a long time. You ran at Murphy High. Did you run in college?
Actually, I ran for Davidson. I ran in college. I ran for Bishop State in South Alabama.
It was Davidson?
Yes.
I thought sure you was over there with us at Murphy, but we know you was at the meets. Okay. All right. We know you was at the meets. Tell them what you do.
Well,
Look at the camera there.
I am a retired case manager with the Mobile County Department of Human Resources. I'm also a retired naval reservist. I'm also a freelance writer. I've been doing writing for the Mobile Press Register, AL.com. I do a monthly column for Stepping Out News. And I'm also a staff writer for the Call News, which is based in Citronelle. And I'm also a novelist. Last year, I published a novel entitled Dignity Before Dollars. I did a second printing very recently, and I hope to get that second printing out soon to the general public.
Wow, you got to call me because, you got a book out and everything, and we need to push that. Yeah, I know Jazzy. Yeah, I got a book push. I try to push all my authors, so be sure to get back with me, Arthur.
I'll definitely do that.
And I know I seen you in the yearbook, but I was thinking it was Murphy. You went to Davidson.
Right.
So,
Well, I
okay.
went to Murphy my junior year, and then
But that's what I'm saying.
I got transferred to Davidson right after my junior year.
Okay, because I remember you at Murphy and you in the
Right.
book. You in the book, and one day we're going to show you the book with his shorts on running with them socks and them shoes. I mean, he can run, too. You can run. It's a pleasure seeing you again.
Oh, it's great seeing you again, too.
A writer, and you writing in all kind of papers in there. God, we got to stay close. Jazzy Red and her school friend. Peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show. We've got somebody there. I know you kids probably have seen. Tell them your name.
I'm Gloria Williams, manager of the Tobin Mill Branch Library.
Oh, she's the manager of the library. Oh, y'all see. I know y'all see her, right? She the one gonna tell you to be quiet when you come up in there too loud, too. Because I came in there, they were like, shh. I said, oh, I forgot where I was. How long you been a librarian?
I've been a librarian for 27 years.
27 years.
Yes, ma'am.
What college you go to?
Well, I graduated from the University of South Alabama.
Wow.
And I got my master's from the University of Alabama, which are universities that at one time, especially the University of Alabama, African Americans were not allowed to go to.
Wow. And you went there?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
Thanks to many people that, went before us, such as Booker T. Washington.
That's right. They laid out the foundation. Look at that, what we got. Wow. You want to say hello to any of your church members or anybody?
Well, what I want to do is, we are celebrating African American Month. And we want to encourage people to look at the different programs that are available for free at the library, such as the one that we have just attended, honoring Booker T. Washington with his great-grandson. But we have some programs at the Toberville Library that's coming up, starting on Monday the 22nd. Mm-hmm. I think Monday is the 22nd. But we also have another program that's coming up here at the library here at the main library downtown, and it's on Tuesday the 16th. So just look around and look on our homepage to see what programs are available for free, and come on out.
They have refreshments and things here, and I mean, they might have it over there when they have a program. But it was real nice, and I appreciate you coming out.
Well, thank you.
All right, God bless you, Jazzy Red Talk Show, and we've got an important dignitary here. What's your name?
Peggy Wingate.
All right. What brought you out this evening?
Oh, I came out this evening to see the guys speak about Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. And I'm so glad that I came because I learned some things that I knew, but he just refreshed my memory about some stuff.
I seen you back there talking. I said, okay. I wanted you to ask a question. I said, go up there and ask.
Yeah, but it's always inspiring to learn about where we came from and to realize that we don't have to stay in the same place we are, that we, because of what they have already done for us, we are able to move forward in life.
Is right.
We don't have to let what happened in the past dictate who we are in the future.
Right.
Our future has already been hid in God, Elohim. So I just want to say thank you to you, Jazzy Red, and you keep up the good work.
I'm trying.
And God bless you.
All right, God bless you. Peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show. We've got an important dignitary here. What's your name?
I'm George Moore.
Okay, I was a Moore. All right, Ada Moore. Ada Moore.
We're sisters and brothers anyway.
Yeah,
in Christ anyway.
That's right.
Yes, I've enjoyed.
How did you like it?
I enjoyed it very much. It isn't every day that we see a lot of people that are related to some of our historic people.
Right.
I work at the Battle House Hotel, and I met the great-great-grandson's wife of Frederick Douglass.
Oh, no, you didn't.
And to me, that's better than all the other stars that I've ever seen.
God.
Yes.
No, you
it
didn't.
wasn't him, but it was his wife, so that was just as good.
Wow.
Yes. Frederick Douglass, this man was something else.
Oh, man, you should have took your picture and got an autograph of a guy.
Yes,
well, if you ever come back down there, you got to call Jazzy Red where I can come get him.
All right.
All right. What church you go to?
I go to the second oldest Baptist church in Mobile, St. Louis Street Missionary Baptist Church.
All right, y'all come out to St. Louis Missionary Baptist Church. Jazzy Red, we love you. Peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show, and we're here with an important dignitary. What's your name now, young man?
My name is Eddie Kirksey.
Okay. Did you enjoy it today?
Yeah.
Don't move, Eddie, okay.
I enjoyed the speech. I enjoyed everything what everybody said when they gave their different opinion about different things.
Okay. I appreciate you coming out. What church you go to?
Oh, well, I am a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, you Jehovah's Witness. I used to study with Mamie Taylor, me and my children when we were young, so she was heavy duty. Yeah, we're going to miss you, Mamie Taylor. All right. Tell them God.
God bless you.
All right. Yeah. Come on, Red. Yeah, it's recording. Jazzy messing up today, but technicalities on Jazzy Red show. This young man here asked some great questions. I say he got to be reading, and you told me what?
I live with the librarian. It forces me to really read and study and read and study. Plus, I read the Bible a lot.
Okay.
And in reading the Bible, if you study the Old Testament, it's all revealed in the New Testament.
Yes, it is.
And any question you can ask in this world today, the Bible has an answer for it.
It does.
But if you don't study it, you won't know it.
That's right.
And I love to tell people, I said, the reason so many people are falling about the wayside, are being just taken over by anything that comes along, any whip that somebody says, is that they're not reading their Bible.
Okay.
You hear somebody, we used an example today, was that it was talking about Acts chapter 2 and verse 7, I believe, but it's in the book of Acts.
Okay.
And it's telling me, if you confess the name of the Lord, you shall be saved. Well, that verse is taken out of context and so much because it was a quote from Isaiah.
Okay.
Then people will tell you that, and you'll think, oh man, all I got to do is confess the name. But if you go to Matthew, he tells you, if you say you love the Lord, what will you do?
You read about it, find
You'll keep my commandments.
Keep them commandments. You're going to read about them, search them up, try to find everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're going to try to get in line.
So you can't say, I just confess the Lord and I'm saved.
I know.
There's some things you have to do because he put a qualifier there.
Okay.
Do you love me?
Okay.
You'll keep my commandments.
That's
but
right.
I don't know how we got into the Bible on this.
No, well, you know, we ain't gonna never get away from him if you done read it, man. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Jazzy, seems like to me, you just take the speaker and take him wherever he need to go.
Wherever they want to go. I'm just flying. I'm right on with you. I ain't gonna say cut. No, we gonna miss something. I'll miss something if I cut.
You can always edit whatever.
No, I don't ever edit anything, and they know that. Tell them your name again.
Henry Williams.
Did you enjoy it today?
I did. I thought it was excellent, and they had some great speakers. And I tell people, when it's educational, when it opens your mind, when it causes you to think differently.
That's right.
If we could just get more young people to do the same thing,
that's right,
we can make a difference. But it takes one family or one child.
That's right.
To make a difference.
That's right. All right, what church you go to?
Port City Church of Christ.
All right, he putting y'all out there because he know that Bible. I've been hearing him. I said, when he spoke, I said, well, you know, people that read that Bible, you have a raw, you stand out. So when you answer those questions, I said, that man knows something. He been reading something. It's something up there.
Well, I really look at myself as not where I want to be.
Okay.
I'm always feels like there's more I need to know. I need to keep studying.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to study the Bible to say I can tell this person that. I'm trying to study the Bible to help me grow.
Okay.
Because if you quote something to me from the Bible, and I don't really think that the Bible says that,
then you got.
I may ask you where is that in the Bible. Or if I don't ask you where is that in the Bible, I would tell you what the Bible I read says.
Okay.
Then we can go look it up.
Then y'all can go look it up. All right. All right. Tell them God.
God bless everyone.
All right. And you dress so nice.
Thank you.
Jazzy Red Talk Show. And I'm your host, Jazzy Red. We're going to love to talk. Y'all see they have snacks. Jazzy got her a brownie. What inspired you to do this, Paulette? You know, to have it come up and you tell them.
Well, I'm Paulette Davis Horton, and I want people to know that Booker T. Washington is my idol, and I ran into his great-grandson many years ago and asked him if he would come to Mobile because Booker T. Washington was here 100 years ago. So he's coming back, and he revisited the 1895 speech, and we gave the audience an opportunity to dissect this speech in a modern-day era. So that's why what inspired me was, Booker T. Washington's speech.
Yeah, I know this, my friend here. Now, you wrote a book, Death in 60 Days.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You let them find out about Booker T. Washington,
right? Right. Mm-hmm.
Tell them about it, though.
Okay. It was my, I'm a registered nurse.
retired registered nurse, and it is my judgment and my observation that Booker T. Washington did not die a natural death, that he was assassinated. But today's program was not about how he died, but how he lived. Yeah.
All right, Jazzy Red, we love you. Y'all want that book? What's your phone number to get that book? Give us the Davis Avenue book too.
Yeah, you can get the books at Benville Books and Gifts on Dolphin Street in downtown Mobile.
Okay. All right, you can get the book there. Tell them God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
All right, Jazzy Red Talk Show. Tell them who you are.
I'm Harriet Page, and I'm a sister of Paulette Horton. And I'm here at the Booker T. Washington's, what is it?
Great-grandson.
Great-grandson's.
Is it his great-grandson or great-great?
Great-great-grandson.
Great-great. It's his great-grandson? Uh-oh, I said great-great. We're going to take that as great-grandson.
I have been very inspired by it, and it's also something I would also share with the younger children to get them encouraged to go to college and choose a college like Tuskegee Institute to go to, because that as he stated in one of his poems, that you have to start from the bottom to get to where you need to be, and that I will take with me and inspire other children to do the same.
Crawl before you walk. We got to crawl before we walk.
That's right. That's right. Okay, thank you. God bless you all.
Jazzy Red Talk Show. Y'all know it's technicalities on Jazzy Red Show. But this is so...
We were together about 7 years ago.
7 years ago, yeah. Just fine. Doing a lot. Just trying. You got your Booker T. Washington. We don't know if they can see the book, but we're going to show them that. But we're going to... Okay, there you go. He got a book out. We're going to give you some information on how to gather this book. How can they get that book?
They can get that book by going to this website, blurb.com, and just put in a search for Booker T. Washington and the Black Revolution, and it'll come up with the different prices. You got the hardback, the paperback, the dust cover hardback, and you can even download it in the PDF form if you just want to have it on your computer.
Okay, all right, they can get that. But I'm going to tell you something. The closest we can get to Booker T. Washington is this man right here. This is closer. And I've been telling Mr. Great-Great-Grandson, no, you the great-grandson. The great-grandson. It is so nice to see you again. My viewers, what inspired you to write a book about your grandfather? You know, most kids, grandfather will do something, your great-grandfather. Most kids will do something, they won't write a book. What inspired you to write about it?
The main thing was the fact that when I was in college, I had heard some of the militant people in the civil rights movement, and I was in the civil rights movement, but some of my contemporaries were starting to call Booker T. Washington and Uncle Tom.
Okay.
Now, I grew up in Alabama, in Tuskegee, and my experience was that the name Uncle Tom referred to somebody that either was afraid of white people or that was so in love with white people that they would sell out black people to get favors from white people. And I knew that was not true about Booker T. Washington at all. So I decided that I would do something to refute that idea. And it occurred to me that the best way to do it is to write a book and then to go around the country promoting my book. And then when people ask me about my work and ask me about the book, I could tell them all the reasons why they should not fall victim to that idea of Booker T. Washington being anything besides a black revolutionary.
That's right. I'm glad you quote. I've seen the print on it. The print is big. It has double space. I'm gonna finish my book tonight. I'll be done with it. Because I read all the time. I'm going through that, buddy. I'm telling you. I've got something that we're gonna show you, and it's a little surprise. But I want to see if you know this person. Okay, I found a stamp it's a picture, but it's no bigger than a stamp. And they're finna bring me a magnifying glass. We're gonna see if you know this person. It was inside of your father's Up From Slavery book, and it's an old picture. We're gonna see if you know it. So I want you to tell them God bless you. We're gonna get this picture. All right, we're gonna show him the picture first, but my TV viewers had seen this. You look in this here. This was in your daddy's book, and I know somebody. And I pulled it up where I could see it. Here, I want you to look at it. I want you to look at that. That was inside your great grandfather's book, and you can tell that that's an old book. I even tried to search the magazine up, and I said, "Wow." Who is that? We're going to have to look. They were talking about take it to the Antique Roadshow. I said, somebody going to tell me about that picture. I don't know who it is, but it was inside of your father's book. Now we're going to show it to my viewers while he's looking at it there. Just look at it, at that magazine there. Jazzy read talk show, and he's looked at it, and we're going to do a little research on what he said, though. We ain't going to say it on camera, but we're going to do a little research, and then I'm going to come back and tell you about that picture later on. But we're going to do some research on this picture here. It was inside his father's book, Builder of Civilization. And y'all can see that it's old, and it's the size of a stamp, so y'all doing good to see it that size. Jazzy read. We're going to end it with you telling them. You tell them anything you want to tell them. Tell my viewers. We're going to end this camera with you here. Tell them who you are again in case they just changed the channel. Tell them who you are.
The big thing I want to do is to thank the Mid-May Library, and I certainly want to thank my host, Ms. Calhoun, and her staff, and certainly my supporter, colleague, and dear friend, Ms. Paulette Horton, for inviting me here this afternoon. And I certainly thank you for taking your time to interview me. The concluding remarks that I would like to make is that Booker T. Washington has been slow in coming, but it has arrived. And I think we should all go and study what we should be doing to help ourselves to still fight the good fight to come up from slavery, because now we're being re-enslaved in so many ways, but we can overcome that if we listen to him and follow his directions. That's what I have to say today.
All right. Now y'all know that Jazzy like this picture, but I want him. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust him to take this picture and do a search on it. And if it is your grandfather, I would like you to make a copy of it, right, and you'll send it back to me. I'm going to let you take it.
Yes, I'll be glad.
Make a copy of it. Yeah.
I'll be glad to.
I'm going to put it in his hands. See that? It ain't about money, ladies and gentlemen. It's about trying to get it to somebody. If it's somebody, some kin to you, I want you'll send it back to me. You just make a copy of it.
Let me do this.
Okay. All right. You're going to take a picture of it there. All right. He's going to take a picture of that. I was going to trust him to take it on with him. You know.
Just a picture
you
of
can
it.
take a picture of it and do it.
Right.
All right. Jazzy Red, we see how we do it. We love you. His wife going to take a picture of it. We want to say peace out.